#2. Got the candy apple loops, hit the gas and I zoom. Man, cause I'm rich and I'm young and I'm cute. All eyes on me when I step in the room. You stay with my name in your mouth. Don't your get tired, that's a mouthful. When I wear my jewels and sip my juice, need a couple Cuban links with some big boots. I can't help I was born like this. Ain't my fault that you want my drip. Little bit of could have been my friend. Now you gotta watch while I win, win, win. I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. My body, I'm coming in fast. First place, you coming in last. I'm hitting that gas. I'm hitting that. Loud commotion. We causing a commotion.
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Thursday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Saturday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. And with tip-off coming right up, we've got just enough.
VA Technology.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Alan. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that's...
Oh! Big finish right there! He destroyed the rim. I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Launches it. Carter can't get it to go. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. The Mavericks pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
One of the jewels at the top of that 2018 draft. Jackson has made a huge impact at both ends, and he's still reaching his full potential.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic with the jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Morant, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Doncic with it, guarded by Morant. 2 points. That one goes. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
Here's Brooks. That one doesn't drop, and it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. On the wing, Brooks. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Adams a screen. Shot clock at 5. And it's Brooks missing. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. The shot off that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. And that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Doncic against Adams. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of role.
Who wants a t-shirt?
A line change here for Memphis. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. Second, Memphis.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. There's the double team with Carter. Lots of room. And he hits the jumper for two.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
Here's Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Melton passes to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Now here's Doncic. He's closely guarded. Carter, good.
Mr. Vince Carter.
We've got 1:28 left in the opening quarter. Carter against Melton. There's the steal. Pass to Stojakovic. The three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 9, struggling so far. Anderson finds Clark. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Offensive rebound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anderson.
At the line for Dallas, Peja Stojakovic. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Clark with the screen. Anderson passes to Clark. Got a hand on it.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Nowitzki from downtown. They get it back. Here's Oden. Stripped it away. Outside, Anderson. Now here's Melton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. With 2 seconds left. That shot off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just...
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for Memphis, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Up top, Jackson goes up at the stripe.
Don't sleep on Dirk's defense now, doing everything he can to make shooters feel uncomfortable.
Pass to Stojakovic. Doncic against Brooks. 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the basket by Bane.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Carter. Give him 8. Doncic is doubled. Three-pointer. Carter can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Dallas again missing.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Doncic against Morant. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
And here's Carter. Here's Stojakovic. On target from range. Give him 8 points now.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Here's Bane. He's checked by Carter. Count it. Good.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Doncic outside. Pass to Carter. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from outside the arc here in the second quarter. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. They'll grant some first-time head. Coaches coming in this season. Would that be tricky, making that transition 1 seat over to the head?
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Brooks. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Here's Van Exel. And he buries his first look.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
On the wing, Jones. Here's Jackson. And he gets it back.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Van Exel. And the Mavericks, another 3.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Pass to Jackson.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
And the layup is good off the glass. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Well, Grant, the best way to steady a team, have an anchor like Tyus Jones as the backup point.
I mean, just an outstanding decision maker. His steady play complements their athletes with that second unit. The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Another one falls for Dallas.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman's checked in for Jackson. Anderson comes in for Bane. And it's Melton in for Morant.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Outside, Anderson. Clark with the screen. Pass to Tillman. Melton with the ball. Knocks down the long J. Melton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Van Exel. No luck on that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Jones misses. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Bullock and stolen by Clark. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Lets it fly. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, they pick off the pass.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
The 3. Here's Dinwiddie. Good D by Clark. With 1 on the clock. No good there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies leading by 3. 32. Allie, as always, thank you.
Hello, everybody.
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their...
All right, let's go over the first. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And the Mavericks with possession here. They've got Reggie Bullock. Davis Bertans is out there with DeMarcus Aldridge. And it's Dinwiddie in a shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Morant with it, and it's Bertans picking him up. Morant, no good. Dallas has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Van Exel. It's deflected. Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. Adams. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Adams has gotten his first basket of the night.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Pass to Jackson. Bertans with some nice D. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. 90 seconds into the second half now. Dinwiddie against Morant. Clock at 4. Here's Aldridge. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bane. Morant with it. On the wing, Brooks. sends it home from three-point land. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. From the arc, Van Exel gets the bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brooks outside. Driving to the basket. And he gets the bucket. Brooks has got 5. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Outside Morant. With the drive. Fires for 3. That's good. Brooks for 3. Brooks has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Timeout call, Memphis.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
A line change here for Memphis. Outside Jones. Pass to Anderson. Here's Tillman. There's the double with Aldridge. Anderson for 3. Aldridge pulls down the board. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want them to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
No, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, ran a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Tillman, out left to the wing. Here's Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's Clark. Back to Jones. Back to Clark. Melton outside. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. The Mavericks leading. Here's Van Exel. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And that one's good.
Melton. Nice switch up. Already into a shot motion, he kicks it to another shooter.
The Mavericks have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Now Anderson. Over Aldridge. Van Exel with the rebound. From behind the arc. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm.
To the game. And he definitely deserves the award. reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Grizzlies, Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And they doubled up Doncic. Pass to Stojakovic. Brooks with it. Now Doncic defending. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Yeah, they want this to be a transition game. It's where they've been most effective.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Memphis trailing here. There's the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Dallas. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Doncic against Adams. Stojakovic. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Shoots from 12. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. And so it's Dallas with it. 7-point differential. It's Doncic with a drive, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Here's Bane. He's checked by Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot, and it's Brooks missing. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Down low. Nowitzki, that one's good. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
Well, you really like how Nowitzki scores despite getting hit, just showing how tough he is.
Here's Bane. Brooks outside. No good from outside.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Doncic. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Morant. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And it's Doncic missing. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And it's Brooks missing.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And Luka Doncic good for 3. Doncic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Your Mavericks dance team.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight. But we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told them, quote, this next stretch could determine the outcome. We can't afford to make a good play on one end and then a bad play on the other end. We need consistency, and we need to stay focused. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. To the paint. Stolen! And they're on the run. Here's Carter. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
On the wing, Jones. Shoots from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 14-6 run. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Mavericks.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. With some arc, that one's good for 2.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
13 feet out. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
And that one drops.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Brooks from outside nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first. And what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Pass to Oden. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.
Okay.
First on the track.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. And now, D.A., take it away.
Well,
yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And for Dallas, Oden out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Peja Stojakovic. Then there's Doncic, and it's Carter in at the 2 spot. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Gonna keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Carter, the pass to Nowitzki. Over Barrett. Nowitzki, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Randall with the bucket. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Now here's Randall after Luka Doncic's miss. Over Nowitzki for 3. Barrett now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Doncic dishes to Carter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Barrett. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Nowitzki for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Nowitzki's got 8. Nowitzki's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And it's Rose penetrating. The shot, no good. The Mavericks leading. Not much on the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
New York ball.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In third, the Knicks.
Just tremendous accuracy from the three-point line last season. Instead of heaving up every opportunity and quick chance that they got, it was about ball movement and finding the open shooter.
Now Carter, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Shots good by Stojakovic.
And how about that quick-fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Rose. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs.
When you think about how Derrick Rose has changed, Greg, as a player, you see some of that in almost every facet of his game.
And, yeah, over the years, he's tuned his shooting and play style in lots of little ways. But what hasn't changed is his talent for setting guys up. He's got a great eye for when and where to drop the dime.
For the Knicks, Alec Burks checked in for Evan Fournier, and it's Kemba Walker in for Rose. Here's Walker. Doncic with the block.
And good instincts from Doncic. His coaches and teammates love when he's in hustle mode and gets those blocks. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And there's Randall on the assist by Walker.
Assisted by
Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Knicks trail by 3 from 18 feet away, and that one goes long. Carter against Walker. Back to Carter. Shoots over Walker. Carter can't get that one to fall.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
A shot by Reddish, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Fires it up. And it's Carter again missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Outside, Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. It's a tie ball game.
And this is where Walker thrives, an assertive long-distance shooter.
Doncic kicks to Stojakovic. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Out to Carter for the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Carter's got 5.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Outside, Walker. No good with the triple. Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic looking it over. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. New York's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Now here's Randall. Here's Reddish. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's Dallas up 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And we've seen the improvement. For the Knicks under coach Tom Thibodeau. His strong. He is indeed in that effort and grittiness, something we've seen from Thibodeau's teams over the years.
And Knicks fans recognize that brand of basketball. You think back to the years with Ewing and Oakley in the middle. It fits in the Big Apple.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Van Exel. Reggie Bullock is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Dinwiddie in at the two-dart spot. Sinks the three-pointer. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills, or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason. RJ
is going to improve year after year on the skill to recognize plays and stay a step ahead of the D.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Robinson a screen on Dinwiddie. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
And the basket by Van Exel.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Walker the pass to Barrett. And there's the drive, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
And checking out numbers for Barrett. A very nice season for him last year. Last season put up about 17 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Rose is checked in for Kemba Walker. Rose sets the screen for Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And the basket by Van Exel.
Well, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity. That's exactly the shot they're looking for.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Van Exel, stolen by Robinson. Barrett wide open, he fires. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Van Exel, another 3 for Dallas.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And so New York calls timeout.
New York ball.
A different look for New York. Julius Randle's checked in for Noel. Reddish comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Burks in for Evan Fournier. Mavericks on D. Leading by 5. Stolen by Bullock. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Dinwiddie wide open. Another 3 for Dallas.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been 3? The defense is just getting up a barrage. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dinwiddie against Burks. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Rose kicks to Reddish. Burks with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Here's Randle. Robinson. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie against Burks. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Knicks trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Here's Van Exel. Another 3 for Dallas.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Randall against Bertans. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Aldridge. Dinwiddie's got 13.
And this is where Aldridge's offensive prowess helps out his teammates. The D plays him to shoot. He finds the open man and finds the easy opportunity.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Thibodeau. Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time. And we got to put a body on people.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Dallas Mavericks.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Dallas leading by 10. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots. Fournier and Barrett. And it's Rose in at the point. And the Knicks with possession here. Following the score by Dallas. Robinson passes to Rose. It's Barrett on the wing. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Bertans, banked in off the glass.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to Barrett. Outside Fournier. Right wing. Here's Randall. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Van Exel kicks to Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Van Exel no good.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Rose finds Randall. Outside Fournier. Drives to the hoop. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Van Exel. Rose with some nice D.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Robinson. The shot from the low post is good. Robinson's got 10.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length, and he's inside. He's going to capitalize.
And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
7-foot shot. The offensive rebound. Aldridge. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Knicks. Kemba Walker comes in for Derrick Rose. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Now here's Dinwiddie following the miss by Evan Fournier.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And here's Walker. 8 points for him. Pass to Barrett from outside the arc. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. A different look for New York. Reddish comes in for Barrett. And Alec Burks subbed in for Fournier. Here's Walker. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Van Exel. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Van Exel against Burks. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Van Exel's got 19 points.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Passes it to Burks. To get open is Robinson. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas Heat is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Burks. Walker dishes to Noel. 3-pointer. And they recover it. Walker against Van Exel. 3-pointer. Walker's shot is off.
He got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Over in the corner, Reddish. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Reddish has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
And Van Exel is good for 3. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end. And a quick look now at the State Farm. Assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Nowitzki is out there with Stojakovic. Then it's Oden. Then there's Carter. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Doncic. After R.J. Barrett's bucket. Outside Carter. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Doncic, and the shot goes in.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Walker the pass to Barrett. Walker is screen on Nowitzki. And it's Barrett penetrating. And Oden pulls it down. Oden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic dishes to Carter. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Barrett slams it in.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett can do that. That pass on target, and R.J. taking care of the rest.
Looking to end his cold spell, and Carter lays it up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Walker's shot is off.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And it's Carter missing.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Randall from outside. Mavericks with the rebound. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. That doesn't go either for Carter. Knicks trail by 4. And Fournier kicks to Randall. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside.
And Nowitzki is one of the deadliest shooters of all time. Every time he lets it go from deep, you just get the feeling it's going in.
Now here's Walker. Doncic with the block. That drive by Carter. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. And the basket by Nowitzki. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Let's see who's the louder. All right, cookies come out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Reddish, and it's Rose in for Kemba Walker. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
Thank you, David. Barrett, no good. Dallas leading by 9. Here's Carter, and he makes good on the layup.
And quickly.
Have mobile devices out there for to one another.
Now here's Randall, and Oden sends it back. Carter down low, working on Rose. Carter with the bucket, and the Mavericks lead by 13. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Now here is Carter. Nice D from Barrett. And Rose wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Carter. Fournier pulls it down.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They ran that play exactly as it was drawn up. Nice job.
To the inside. Outside Rose. Poked away. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Carter. Makes it off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Dallas lead.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. And
a missed layup. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Oak, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, New Balance presents your Player of the Game.
Black African man, you see the jewels on my neck. Class of deja, went school with the best. When I my lyrics, you know what? Better check it. I cannot act for the image. I'm in the motherland, putting racks in the village. Who you talking about, Willis? Ever see me on the iPhone? Better know that I'm talking about business.
Don't tell me go back where I came from, while the queen sits there in stolen jewels. Cool, I go back with a chain on. The place like Akon. I got a with your name on. Then the pavement you played on. You think I give a but I lose screw. My brother. Look in the mirror, I see King, I see me. I see who, I see what,
I see free. Look in the mirror, I see King, I see me. I see what, I see who, I see free. Yeah, please don't talk about numbers.
It's all happening in Dallas, Texas at the American Airlines Center. The Kings. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the Miami Heat. Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Domantas Sabonis out there with Chimezie Metu. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Barnes. And it's Fox in at the point. And for the Mavericks, well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Fox with the ball. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Barnes. Got a piece of it. DiVincenzo against Carter.
Sacramento foul. Chimezie Metu. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Mr. Vince Carter.
And so Carter nails them both. Here's Fox. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
On the attack, Carter. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Pass to Barnes. Takes the three. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The three is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Love how confident Nowitzki is from beyond the arc. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot to go with that 7-foot frame. Almost impossible to block it. But it goes in more times than not.
Three-pointer, Fox. Can't hit that one. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Puts up a three. Another three for Dallas.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Metu. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Metu's gotten his second bucket.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Three-pointer, Fox. No good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And it's Fox missing. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Here's Carter. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
From the left block. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Fox.
Hey, the jump shot of Barnes is money. Count it. I mean, he's got terrific, exquisite shooting form.
Carter can't get it to go.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble. It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
From 11 feet away, no good. A bit long that time. And it's Sacramento's ball, trailing by 10.
And, you know, DiVincenzo starting games, didn't miss a beat, transitioning to that role from a reserve player the prior season. Not surprising given his mentality.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Outside Barnes, stolen by Carter. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And with DiVincenzo, Clark, him stepping into the starting 5 was a natural fit.
Well, I tell you, it seems like a great fit, B.A. Gives that lineup exactly what they needed. A guy who doesn't have to have the ball. He plays excellent defense. He can make the three-point shot, moves well without it. All of that bodes well with those other starters.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Mitchell, pass to Holmes. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Mavericks leading. Inside. Stolen by Lamb. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Stolen by Davis. Tries it from 16. Aldridge pulls down the board. The Mavericks have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Van Exel. He had 22 in the win against New York. Offline from the high post.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Lamb against Bertans. And he buries his first look.
Boy, tell you what, nice watching Lamb convert these hard baskets. I mean, showing some real toughness on that play.
Here's Van Exel. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks ahead, leading by...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Taking a look at the Kings. We've got Trey Lyles. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Terrence Davis. Then it's Richaun Holmes. And it's Lamb in at the small forward position. Lyles' shot is good.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here's Van Exel. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
6th in field goal percentage, 7th in fast break points. And in terms of total points, they were in the top half of the league. Real solid effort, but with room to improve.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. Holmes, good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to Van Exel. Dinwiddie outside. Fires from deep. Another three for Dallas.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Puts it up from 12. Count it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fox continues to get better from the mid-range just the way he wants to.
Davis against Dinwiddie. To the inside. Here's Bertans. And Holmes pulls it down. The Kings trailing. Right side Davis. Now Fox. Over Bertans. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Van Exel. Defended by Holmes. Van Exel's shot is off.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Steps back. Lamb passes to Sabonis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sabonis has got his first 2 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Fox. Now Sabonis. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Outside for Davis. Drops in the three. Davis has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You look at Sabonis, and he clearly is one of the best passing big men in the game because he sees the floor so well. You know, it's a huge benefit for a team to have a big man like Sabonis that can run their offense. Kind of a point center, if you will. He's an excellent decision maker, an outstanding passer, and has a really good feel for the game.
Picked by Holmes. High arcing shot, and it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got 5 points.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Van Exel. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. You know, Clark, with Sabonis, he gets more triple-doubles than we're used to seeing from a front-court player.
And I think a big reason for that, B.A., is that he's got a really nice feel for the game. He helps space the floor, and he knows the importance of ball movement, and he's a really willing and good passer. And you throw in the rebounding, that's a stat sheet stuffing package for sure.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Sinks the tray.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. The Kings have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Barnes. Lets it fly. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
The 3 from Barnes. Knocks down the triple. Barnes has got 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pass to Barnes. No dice from 9 feet. Dallas has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Here's Van Exel. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Pass to Lyles. Outside, DiVincenzo. And And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings. What are your thoughts on these power rankings, fellas?
Well, Ernie, I don't mean to be arrogant, but they should be called the Shaq rankings, because everyone knows my name is a synonym for power.
But Shaq, no one's going to trust the rankings if they're named after you.
Did you just say you don't trust me?
No one's going to trust the ranking called the Shaq or the O'Neals. No one's going to trust that ranking.
I like the Shaq rankings, Ernie.
Just a thought.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, now let's focus on the first half. Encouraging start to this one for the Dallas Mavericks.
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit is getting done.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pulls up on the wing. Dinwiddie, no good. The Kings shooting around 53%, a nice number. DiVincenzo can't hit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Dinwiddie outside. And the Mavericks, another three!
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Pass to Metu. Fox outside. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce. So he gets up fast to ram it home.
Pure from three-point range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
They get it again. Sabonis. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
Here's Aldridge. Shoots over Sabonis. It's scooped up. Here's Van Exel. He's covered by Fox. 5 to shoot. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. And there's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Clark, it's a relief to have fans back in the stands. But rising incidents of misconduct from a few. How do you think we discourage this?
Well, I think you first identify who those folks are, press charges, hold them accountable, make the penalty severe for that type of misconduct. Just because you purchase a ticket doesn't give you the right to act any way that you want to. There are protocols and rules and just basic human dignity and respect and courteousness that has to be applied. So make it tough on folks that step outside of those lines. Hold them accountable and press charges if need be.
So the Kings making a change here. Davis is checked in. Bertans finds Dinwiddie. From 9 feet out. That one's wide left. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Again, the miss by the Kings. Dallas has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's Van Exel, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And some changes here for the Kings. Lyles, he's checked in for Barnes. Lamb comes in for DiVincenzo, and Mitchell's subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Sacramento again missing. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Van Exel, and it's blocked by Davis. Down low. Here's Holmes. Tipped. They retain possession. Uses the glass on the layup. Holmes has got 6. And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every move.
Here's Dinwiddie. Sacramento grabs the miss. Holmes has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Inside, Lyles. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
You know, this is an area Lamb must continue to improve his passing, and when he passes it like this, it helps out a lot.
Pass to Van Exel. Back to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Davis. Dinwiddie, no good. Sacramento has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. That shot by Lamb, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
You love how efficient. Jeremy Lamb is. Clark, he's a player who really makes the most of his touches.
He does it really. Good job at that, BA. He's been hurt a little bit the last 2 seasons, but he's rock solid when healthy because he takes good shots and he can make shots from just about anywhere.
Fox checked in for Lamb. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Here's Carter. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Carter's got 14 points.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Fox, the pass to Davis. Back to Fox. This one for 3. It's tipped.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
And it's good for 2. And now it's an 11-point Maverick lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Fox. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Mavericks ahead, up 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Taking a look at Sacramento, Dante DiVincenzo out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Chimezie Metu. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. The 3 from Barnes connects from downtown.
Hey, when you lay off of Harrison Barnes, he's going to go right up on the catch.
Carter on the wing. Back to Doncic. The 3-ball. He drops it from range. Doncic has got his first 3 points of the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
Well, he's so well-rounded in his game. Sabonis is terrific at finding opportunities to score from there.
Here's Doncic. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Metu. Here's Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Nowitzki. And it's Dallas scoring again.
And I like how quickly Nowitzki makes decisions. I mean, when the defense is not on him, he shoots it with confidence off the dribble.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Left side Barnes. Blocked. Carter with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Carter, good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding. Closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Barnes passes to Fox. Sabonis in the post. Out to DiVincenzo. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Doncic against Fox. Doncic is doubled. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Kings have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Timeout call, Sacramento.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But if you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, he really got after it tonight. I mean, they asked him to provide a big chunk of the offense, and wow, he responded. The defense had no idea how to contain him.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He didn't waste words with his guys, saying, quote, just go out there and do your thing. You know what needs to be done. Guys, he has the utmost confidence in his players. We'll see how they respond. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
For Sacramento, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. The 3 from Barnes. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. Doncic against Fox. Doncic is doubled. Pass to Stojakovic. Another three for Dallas.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Here's Fox. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Mavericks.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Davis finds Sabonis. The Mavericks pull it in.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Ball stolen. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again.
Support your team.
And that'll do it, folks.
Now introducing the starters for your Atlanta Hawks. At forward, 6'7", number 12, Dion. At guard, 6'6", number. At center, 6. At forward, 6'9", number 20.
And with tip-up.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Nowitzki is out there with Oden. Then there's Doncic, and there's Carter. And it's Stojakovic in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 2 on the clock. That one good for 2. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as as a team.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Doesn't go for him. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
And Oden sends it back. Carter against Capella. Outside Stojakovic. Another three for Dallas.
And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the three ball is his specialty.
Young finds Hunter. Back to Young. Takes it inside. Shoots over Doncic. The Hawks again can't hit. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Trying to get open is Nowitzki, and it's Carter missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And it's Young. Good time on the assist from Bogdanovich.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Doncic dishes to Nowitzki. Another three for Dallas.
And Nowitzki is one of the deadliest shooters of all time. Every time he lets it go from deep, you just get the feeling it's going in.
Now, here is Young, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Hunter, no one around him. Paxson coming off the assist from Young.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Vince Carter missing his last shot. The game now all-time.
What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide-open man.
Carter kicks to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And how about we check the numbers for Bogan Bogdanovich?
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And Oden sends it back. Doncic looking it over. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Gallinari passes to Herter. Back to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 4 on the shot clock. Gallinari, a screen on Stojakovic. Rejected by Nowitzki. And they'll keep possession.
Looking now at the numbers for Wright, how he performed last season. Last season put up about 10 points a game. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Williams kicks to Wright. Looking to end the run, and that's collected by Nowitzki. Dallas leading by 7. Carter with it. Now Wright defending. Carter dishes to Nowitzki. Back to Carter. Passes to Stojakovic. Here's Nowitzki over Wright. And that one hits back iron.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
That's his first personal foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Another thing coaches love about Williams, he's a high percentage free throw shooter who gets to the line often.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Stojakovic, the pass to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Dallas. They lead by 8. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get...
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. So what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Van Exel is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Now, here is Young. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectations. Somehow, he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Now Van Exel, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Into the lane. Here's Van Exel. And he uses the glass on the lane. Van Exel's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Lets it go from 14. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. The pass to Bullock. Here's Finney-Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Dinwiddie kicks to Bullock. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Young, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Herter, covered by Van Exel. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hunter, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Top of the key. And it's John Collins with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Herter passes to Okongwu. There's the 3. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Herter.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Now, here's Hunter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Back to Young. Going inside. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Out to the right wing. And Van Exel is good for 3. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
Here's the thing. Gallinari's a tricky cover. One year, he went to the line more than 8 times a game.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And here's Brunson following the 3 from Bogdan Bogdanovic. Outside Aldridge. From deep 3-point range, back to Brunson. Over Williams. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Great look. LaMarcus may be a shoot-first guy, but also very unselfish.
Outside Williams. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the technical free throw is good. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Capella finds Wright. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Finney-Smith. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. A wide open look here for Wright. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And so that's the end of the first half. Mavericks lead by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Dallas Mavericks. Now, if we're to chart their dominance on a scale of 0 to Shaq, big fella, where do they land?
I'm glad you asked me, Ernie. According to my Shaqulations, let's see. Carry the 1, rebound, PPG, ASG, over the whole numbers. 0.
And taking a glance now at this game, that is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Brunson kicks to Van Exel. Trains the three-pointer. Van Exel's got 10.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. It's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Dallas leading by 10. Here he goes. And the basket by Van Exel. Van Exel's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Young passes to Collins. The dish to Bogdanovich. Tries the spin move. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shoots over Brunson. Capella. And it's put back up and in by Capella. He's got 6.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Van Exel. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich wide open. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 10-point lead. Here's Van Exel. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Good on the shot. Brunson's got 10.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Hunter, and it's Wright in for Bogdanovich. Here's Capella, 6 points for him. Young pass to Huerter. The Hawks working the ball around. Capella dishes to Young. 5 on the clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wasted no time on that one.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Dallas leading by 9. Van Exel passes to Brunson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella. Leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Good on the 3-point shot. Van Exel's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Dallas.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter. Shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. And Okongwu slams it in.
Man, way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Brunson kicks to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Over Wright. And it's Wright sending it back.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Brunson with a clean look. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And Van Exel, a quick decision maker, especially when it comes to shredding the D with his passes.
Wright dishes to Okongwu. Good on the bucket. Okongwu's now got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Van Exel. Count that bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And Young, here we go. It's blocked. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Brunson has it in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Van Exel against Young. Pass to Wright. Shoots the 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be right back after this.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And let's take now this moment to bring up. Our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Nowitzki is out there with Stojakovic. Then it's Oden. Then there's Doncic. And it's Carter in at the 2-guard spot. The shot by Williams, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Count it, good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Williams finds Bogdanovic. Down low. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Collins.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Here's Carter. Good on the 13-footer. Carter's got 8 points here in this quarter. The Hawks trail by 17. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Now, here is Young. Collins, a screen on Doncic. Here's Young. Atlanta again, missing. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Traps in the tray.
Well, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Here's Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Here's Doncic. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Young sets a screen for Bogdanovic. A 300. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Carter drives in. And it's good. 2 points. Carter's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
A baseline J. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Atlanta making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Here's Young after Luka Doncic's bucket. And Young kicks to Bogdanovic. Capella with a screen on Doncic. Bogdanovic missed inside. Mavericks leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Williams comes in for Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Wright in for Young. Now here is Carter. Danilo Gallinari unable to get his last shot to go. Shot by Oden is no good. And it's Wright with the ball for Atlanta. Williams, that's good.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Capella sends it back. Wright with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. And Okongwu slams it in.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on about halfway through the season. Let's take a look at the standings out west. Taking a look at Dallas. They've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And let's go straight over to the side.
Hey, Brian.
Great stuff, Allie. Thanks. So here's Dallas's starting group. And for Denver, down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. And a few teams falling way behind in the standings right now, Doris. How do they keep their spirits up?
You know, Bia, I don't think you make it to this level unless you love the game. And when you're successful, it can be easy to lose sight of that. Winning isn't everything. Sometimes it's about developing.
Three-pointer. Fires in the triple.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Doncic passes to Carter. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. Carter's got 6.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Gordon can't hit.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Oh, Jokic with the block. Pass to Barton. Porter against Carter. Here's Jokic. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
Puts it up. The offensive rebound. Oden, soft touch off the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge. Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
The defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Ooh, a good look from Carter. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his third assist of the night.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Deflected!
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Spurs, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
You know, for the Mavericks, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal.
And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jamal Murray.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Carter with it. Checked by Gordon. Carter, good. Carter's got 14.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Najee. Gordon outside. From outside the arc, the Mavericks pull it in.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now they are playing bully basketball.
Morris outside. Pass to Cousins. 6 to shoot. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Well, I think what we see sometimes with DeMarcus Cousins, your greatest strength can be your greatest weakness. When he uses his emotion to be aggressive and intimidating, you love it. He just has to stay under control.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Green is checked in.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Denver has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Pass to Green. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Cousins. Tipped. And they'll get another chance. And again, Denver no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Carter, good.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical. Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot. And this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Pass to Carter. Takes it inside. Yep, count it. Carter's got 18 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Dallas now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And Nikola Jokic at times seemed... like an offense unto himself. He credits his team.
It's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have such a...
Grant, the pieces really do fit well around him.
They really do, B.A. I mean, the Nuggets have shined when it comes to talent evaluation. As a star player, having those others to help you win is vital.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
On the court right now for the Mavericks, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the small forward position. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
First team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Zeke Najee.
Here's Van Exel. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Clock at 6. Over Morris. And is blocked. And here's Porter outside. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Van Exel. And it's off from three-point range.
Okay, getting a little creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
And it's Jokic missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Van Exel gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And they pick up 2.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Barton, he's checked in for Morris. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Good D by Aldridge. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at Jokic. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Free throw line jumper. Misses off the left iron. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Brunson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gordon against Dinwiddie. Here's Van Exel. He's got 5. Gordon pulls it in. 1:03 left to play in the half. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Cousins, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Green comes in for Jamal Murray.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Green up top. Here's Barton, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Van Exel gets the bucket.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Outside, Green. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Van Exel. Dinwiddie outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Cousins. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. 2 on the clock.
I love Aaron Gordon's ability to defend any position. What a luxury for a coach.
That'll do it for the first half. The Mavericks on top, up by 15. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm with Coach Mike Malone. Coach, how concerned are you by the lack of urgency and execution in the first half?
Yeah, very concerning. You know, our starters weren't ready to play.
All right, good stuff, Allie.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano a mano. You've both experienced being the top 2 players on your respective teams.
That's generous.
Oh, you're saying that Kobe and Big Shot Rob are better than you, right?
No, I was talking about you, Kitty.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure, a lot of times, can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Dinwiddie against Barton. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. Here's Aldridge. Great D that time from Jokic.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Van Exel, and stolen by Murray. From 12 feet, and the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Van Exel, hits the trifecta. 13 points in the game.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Morris comes in for Barton. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Nuggets, 4th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Jokic. And again, Denver no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Porter with it, guarded now by Finney-Smith. Porter's shot is off.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Guys, just so great to see Spencer Dinwiddie back between the lines and competing. Remember, an ACL cost him all but 3 games last year, and that was coming off a breakout season.
Porter's shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat-out take over. This is impressive.
A second-round pick in 2014, Dinwiddie has certainly exceeded expectations, Doris.
Oh, no doubt. He's really increased his range. This guy can hit big shots, whether it's coming off the catch or off the bounce. He's able to make plays for others, and this guy has one of the best assist-to-turnover ratios in the league. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
He buries it from 3.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Here's Dinwiddie. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And here's Porter outside. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Dallas has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Over Morris with the 7-footer. Hits wide right. Hits off the rim. Denver has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. 1:24 left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball.
Well, you don't see him work the catch-and-shoot game often, but DeMarcus Cousins proving capable right there.
Here's Van Exel. The shot that time not on target. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Dinwiddie outside. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Got a piece of it.
7'6" wingspan in the house, and he says, get it out of here.
Porter gets the bucket.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Dallas in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And it's their three-point. Well, there may not be a lot of... drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Here's Murray. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
On the court right now for Dallas. To the inside. Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
Boy, we are so lucky to have so many outstanding young role models in the NBA. Aaron Gordon did fantastic work in the community in Orlando when he was a member of the Magic.
Gordon making a donation to support homeless kids in local schools. Also, Aaron producing a video to help spread awareness in Central Florida.
Gosh, that video was so special. Aaron said, quote, potential is universal. Opportunity, not so much. That's where we come in, unquote. Boy, just great to have guys like Aaron in the league caring about the youth in their community and trying to make an impact with their influence.
Pass to Jokic. Off target with the three. The Mavericks shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and they're winning.
Back to Murray. Jokic in the post. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Stojakovic. Launches a 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Barton with it. Now Carter defending. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Shoots over Barton. Carter, good. Carter's got 22.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in. Here's Murray. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. 4-3. Drains the triple.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Carter on the wing. Over Barton. Carter can't get it to go.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Jokic with a screen on Carter. Barton's shot off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Carter, good. Carter's got 8 here in this quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. Back to Jokic. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Carter, good.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Here's Barton, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. You know, Doris, last season was the Ignite's inaugural run in the G League. You think those elite recruits got the extra seasoning they needed playing on that team?
Boy, B.A., what an amazing opportunity for young men. They got to play with real NBA talent. I think it's a system that really could spur the development of young players.
Cousins, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Green comes in for Gordon. Second shot opportunity. Nowitzki, that one's good.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Mavericks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Dallas.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Doncic finds Carter. Tries again. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Carter's got 34.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Carter, great D that time from Barton. Now here's Morris. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire...
Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got me going jeans, cause a cool rack. Checking from my fan life is fantastic. I was broken, sleeping on the mattress. So feel like when nobody happy. Jumping at the when it up by the color, got a new. Now the VV's with a V-long jean jacket. They can see me even if you had 3D glasses. Head in the bikini, she from Calabasas. Got a pocket full of blue cheese and some